Hi, I'm Steve from LotPro.com, and today I'll be taking a look at the 2013 Acura RDX. You could say that at least in one respect, Acura's smallest crossover, the RDX, began life as a bit of an experiment for the luxury brand. Fast forward to 2012, and we now have an all-new 2013 Acura RDX that addresses a number of its predecessor's shortcomings. Honda started by ditching the turbo engine in favor of an all-new 3.5-liter single overhead cam all-aluminum V6, which, in the RDX, manages 273 horsepower at 6,200 RPM and 251 pound-feet of torque at 5,000 RPM. Replacing the turbo with the V6 also resulted in a corresponding increase in fuel economy from 1722.19 city highway combined MPG to 1927.22 city highway combined MPG in the all-wheel drive version. Outside, it appears as if Acura decided to go the conservative route. While the styling of the RDX is hardly what you'd call exciting, it's a step up from bland and is certainly inoffensive. Perhaps I'm getting soft in my old age, but the much maligned blade front grille, at least on the RDX, doesn't seem nearly as out of place as it does on some of their other models. In this instance, it's flanked by a pair of narrow headlamp enclosures that, on our Tech model, contain a pair of HID headlamps. Below these, on the lower part of the front fascia, and also part of the Tech package, are twin lower grills containing fog lamps that bracket a narrow lower air intake. Both front and rear fenders are nicely flared, while the RDX's flanks feature two prominent creases. Inside, fit and finish is excellent, although a bit Spartan for a purported luxury vehicle. Instruments are clear and easy to read, while the typically smooth-feeling console and center stack buttons and controls are, for the most part, intuitive. The only issue I encountered with this setup involves the large round knob that controls most of the on-screen functions of the infotainment system. It could use a little work, as some of the functions it performs aren't particularly intuitive. The RDX also comes standard with steering wheel mounted paddle shifters for those so inclined. Front seat passengers will find a generous amount of head, shoulder, and leg room, even considering it has a standard electric moonroof. In back, up to 3 rear seat passengers will find a flat floor along with plenty of room, which features high sitting and well-shaped seats along with easy ingress and egress. The V6 is quieter, smoother, and more powerful, making both passing and merging easier and less raucous. Road compliance is better, and body lean is still well controlled. Suppression of road and wind noise is also good, although rougher surfaces can bring through a noticeable amount of tire drone. Braking is solid, with excellent feedback, and it's easy to modulate the brake pedal. Feedback through the leather-wrapped steering wheel is decent, and the weight builds nicely, communicating exactly where you are in the road, with the exception of a little on-center deadness, something I've learned to live with in a majority of electrically assisted systems. Pricing, including an $895 destination and handling charge, begins at $35,215 for a front-wheel drive model and tops out at $40,315, which is also the price of our model that featured a Basque red exterior and parchment leather interior. So here, as I see it, is the bottom line. For 2013, the all-new Acura RDX has a lot going for it. Attractive styling, better fuel economy, a much improved ride, and a comfortable, nicely appointed interior. Given these qualities, it should do much better in the marketplace than its predecessor, as it should certainly be near the top of the list for most buyers in this segment. Well, there you have it, the 2013 Acura RDX. I'm Steve from LotPro.com. Have a great day.